But what if I told you that authenticity is the strategy and right now executive presence is your biggest liability? So you've been conditioned to believe that professionalism means to strip away who you are, strip away the empathy, strip away the compassion, strip away the authenticity. The reason the executive presence is your liability is because now that you've removed those pieces, you are now performing and you have a mask on. And here's the piece you're not getting. You're actually working twice as hard to keep up the facade, to keep up the performance, and now you can't think of a strategy and or how to do things in a way that leave you with your dignity as a leader. And people trust you even less, truth be told. So, in order to keep the mask up, you ask yourself questions to ensure that nobody knows that there is truly a mask or you're performing. Did I get this email right? Why am I in this room? Was I too emotional? Am I over explaining? The emotional triggers that come along with the performance that you're doing instead of being your authentic self, it's what the liability is. By asking the questions, you're actually misdiagnosing the issue. You don't need another PR strategy. You don't need another certification or someone telling you that you need better time management skills. What you need is to remove yourself from a template or doing things the way your predecessor did and really tap into your confidence in who you are as a leader, which is the authenticity part. So here's the piece I want you to understand. Just because you're in corporate does not mean that you have to be perfect, because in your world perfect is disconnected. In your world perfect means polished. In your world perfect means being your predecessor and or another leader that's in the business. That is not who you are, hence the reason why your team doesn't believe you as a leader. So if you're trying to be the next Brene Brown, if you're trying to be the next Oprah, if you're even trying to be the next Gail, guess what? You are failing miserably because those seats are already taken. I need you to show up as you. So the secret sauce is this: authenticity is now your strategy. I need you to show up. I need you to be consistent. I need you to do your role as if God Himself sent you. The strategic decision to be authentic is the strategy you need in order to get to the next level. So, if you're in your promotion era, if you're in your leadership era, whether you're emerging or you're a current leader, whatever era you're in, we want to see who you are as a leader. The moment you strip us of that, listen, the moment you actually strip us of that, you're being selfish. Why? Because you're not showing us in leadership who you truly are, and or your team has no idea who you are. So we don't need another copy and paste. We don't need another automated system that makes you look like someone else. We need you to be you in your leadership. Now, here's the piece I want you to understand. The moment you drop the mask and you drop the performance in your quote unquote executive presence, which actually requires authenticity, that's why I said your executive presence is a liability, because you're not being yourself, but I digress. The moment you drop the mask and stop chasing all these other personalities is the moment you invite others in to truly know who you are as a leader. So now, as a leadership coach, that's where I step in. I don't help you break or fix yourself, I should say, because you're not broken. But what I do help you do is look at things from a different perspective and dismantle the lie that you've been told that you have to be perfect in order to be in corporate, in order to be in leadership. That's not the case. I help leaders to build their identity. I help you to dig deep into who you are so that all the other levels under the leadership identity actually gets corrected and or adjusted so that you can thrive in leadership instead of just surviving. You being in the mask is survival. You being authentic is thriving. So you don't have to be anyone else to be successful. You just need to be you. If you need more help, you know where to find me. Like, comment, and follow for more, and let me know in the comments who you've been copying and pasting all this time in your corporate leadership career.